Let me tell you something happening quietly across Europe, the UK, and even part of America. A story many Africans abroad will never talk about publicly, but it is real, painful, and still happening even as of today. Job agencies knowingly hiring undocumented Africans, letting them work for months, even a full year. And when it's time for them to pay holiday money, insurance money, or some accumulated benefit, and then you hear boom, go and bring your document. And at that moment, workers can't even provide any single takada. What will happen to them? They will suddenly disappear. And the agency keeps every single kobo, every single euro, every pounds, every benefit to themselves. They will not say single ha to these people that worked for them. Today, let's break this down properly, not to judge anybody, but to open our Africans' eye, to even expose the kind of trick and to teach our community how to protect themselves. Because this is one too many. And how do they operate? How do they manipulate Africans who worked under their organization? You remember, during COVID, a major logistic company somewhere in Europe needed workers badly. They needed these workers for their packages because their packages were everywhere and demand was high, and they were desperate to push out all these packages because it was complete lockdown. So partnering job agency now began hiring Africans in large numbers. Almost 30 of them were hired in this logistic company. Some using borrowed document. Some were even using friends' ID card and stuff like that. And some were using paper belonging to relatives or even someone who have passed away. And the agency, they knew all this. So they didn't say a single word. They didn't say anything. They had even their office inside the logistic company. They saw the mismatched photo. They noticed it and they knew that the accent didn't even match the name on the document. They knew the age on the paper didn't even match the face showing up on that document. And these people, they kept quiet. The agency, they did like this, "Mwah," because they needed workers at that time. And because they knew exactly how this story would end at the end of the day. So they kept quiet, they didn't say a single word, they didn't even press them to bring their documents. So these Africans worked day shift, night shift, weekend shift. Anytime they call these Africans, they walk straight to that company to work. Some of them, they will sick, they will still work during the sick period. They earn their weekly pay. Yes, they earn it. But all the accumulated money, all the yearly benefit, and all the insurance contributions, everything else, yeah, was accumulated quietly by this agency. But just one day, gun social like this, you now hear the announcement. The announcement came from the big boss. And what did he talk? She said, starting from next week, every one of you must bring your original document used when you register for this job before clocking in. And just like that, without warning, without notice, it was on Friday then that this thing happened. And they asked them to bring the document on Monday. My brother, my sister. The following week, the building was empty. Borogodo. Almost all 30 Africans never showed up again because they couldn't. The agency warned the workers lost every accumulated benefit and nobody could come forward to claim it because the real owner of the document were not even the one did the job. It was a kind of perfect trap that was set by this agency. And Africans, they fell into it. Do you know why all this is happening to our fellow Africans? This story is not new. It has been happening before. Agencies knows three things. They need workers more than they need paperwork. During high demand season, COVID, Christmas, or even summer holiday period, they will bend their own rules. That time, they will not ask for you to bring your paper. Gangan. Number two, this agency knows that undocumented Africans are afraid of questioning anything they don't source. Okay. They understand the fear. They now prey on it. Number three, they use document check as a weapon. When it's time for them to pay you your holiday money, when is the time for them to pay you all your accumulated benefit? It's that time that they will remember that, we don't want to lose all this money. So we will not want to pay you. And suddenly, they will now discover that documentation is very important. And that's when they will ask you to go and bring your document. Remember, I said this system is not new. These same tactics even happen in the UK care sector. Agencies hire Africans using unverified COS or fake sponsorship chain. Workers did months of shift, but when payday came, silence, excuse, HR disappear, they will not see him. Then they will tell the workers, please, madam, please, sir, your document is not valid and we cannot pay you. It's the same strategy that these people use. Do you know that there's some reality that Africans they need to understand in this video today? Whether we like it or not, the moment you walk into agency with someone else's document, you lose your bargaining power. You cannot demand anything. You cannot fight. You cannot protest missed payment because they know you will never go to the police or even go to the labor office because your document is not genuine, because you are working without legal protection. And that's the reason why your holiday money, your sick leave, your insurance, you will never see it till they will kick you out of that company. And when the trap that is set for you closes like this, what will happen? And then you will walk away with nothing, like who wants to be a billionaire. Let me give you some tips or some red flags that you need to watch out for. If you or someone you know is working abroad, please pay attention to these signs. Number one, agencies that avoid verifying documents at the beginning of your conversation with them. If they don't ask for original ID upfront, please be worried. Number two, agencies that insist on weekly payment but delay holiday and yearly benefit. It's a red flag. That's why when you work and you collect your money weekly, please tell them to pay all your benefits into that weekly allowance. By so doing, even if they drive it come out, they will not owe you your money. Number three, sudden new rules after months of working. If any agency suddenly asks you to bring your ID card and they want to check it, new fingerprint check, new access card system, these are usually timed to avoid paying accumulated benefits. Number four, agencies that refuse to give written contract. They don't want to give you contract. They just say, don't worry, go work. Please. No contract. No protection for you. Number five, any agency that pressure you that you must start immediately. And they said, don't worry about the document yet. Please. That's also a trap. Except if you too have a hidden agenda. Then you feel gamble it. You understand? But do you think Africans can protect themselves? What are the protection that African needs here? Number one, avoid borrowed document. The risk is too high. I know say desperation is real, but losing a whole year of work is even worse than what you can imagine. Number two, demand your contract in writing, not be by mouth, not be by audio. If they refuse, please, my brother, walk away. Number three, keep your own hours log somewhere. Write down every shift you work. Screen record them, screen munch them, and please, even your timesheet every week. Those are your evidence. If anything should happen, you have them to put on the table for them to see. Try and keep it even in the digital form. Number four, avoid agencies that only pay weekly without giving you proper statement. There are some agencies, they only pay your money every week. But when it's come to that paper, where we say your hours and everything go there, they will not give you, they will not pay you. Please, always do what? Always ask for your statement. Number five, please, I know this one is difficult because you thought sometimes you want to keep to yourself. Build a support network for yourself. Join diaspora associations, join community groups or workers' union. Many Africans abroad suffer silently because they don't know their rights. And that's the reason why you need to join some of these associations. Number 6, if you do have correct paper, please never allow any agency to bully you. This story is not to shame anyone. People abroad hustle under pressure, fear, or survival instinct, but we must open our eye. Kongba. There are agencies waiting to take advantage of Africans because they know many of us won't speak up. Many of us won't source, okay? So please share this video with someone who is working abroad. Tell your friend, tell your group, and even tell your church community that things like this is happening and they need to be aware, especially Nigerians who are just coming in to Obodoyibo. Let them open their eye, Koruba. Give them this video for them to watch. If you don't talk, more people will lose their savings, their benefit, and their dignity. Now, let me ask you this question. Have you seen this happen before? Have you or someone you know lost money to an agency because of documentation issue? Drop your experience in the comment. Let's educate each other. And don't forget to subscribe to African Black Gold TV. Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.